Warning, the following podcast is intended for immature dads only. Listener discretion is advised. This is Dad's Game Review, the most casual hardcore gamers around. Reviews and news from every platform. We waste our time so you don't have to.
What's up, kids? Welcome to another episode of Dad's Game Review. I am Paul Scolacci, and I am joined here by Gosh Josh. So, my name's Paul. I don't finish games, and this is Josh. He not only finishes them, he brags about them like leg day.
Leg day. Fucking hate leg day, man. I was wondering where you're going with that. Yeah, I mean, it's honest. I play too many games. Paul doesn't play enough games, so that's kind of like that's becoming our banter and our thing. Our thing is, damn it, Paul, you didn't finish the game again. Oh, Paul.
All right, don't make it into an 80s sitcom with somebody hiding behind the door.
Paul, come on. Well, yeah, we even have a new sound effect for Paul too. You got your sound effect there? Since he seems to dislike all the games.
Yeah.
Hated it.
Yeah. Who recognizes that from In Living Color?
Right.
I told him we should just have that now since he seems to hate everything we play.
In theory.
How are you doing, dude? Oh, and also if you're on YouTube, we have been getting more views on YouTube. Thank you guys. If you leave me a comment, I'll talk to you. Leave me a comment, say hi or something. I know it's something special. I'll talk to you. Aren't you honored? Aren't you freaking honored? No, but I love gaming conversations. If you have something to say if you have something to say about what we're talking about. But I'm in a new position here because when I logged on and did my thing, my computer would no longer broadcast to my TV. I've double checked everything, and it's such a simple HDMI to input, and it's just not working anymore. So now I'm sitting like this, and I feel very uncomfortable, and I'm looking at my computer screen instead. So what's up with you?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This week is just filled with women and drama.
Women? Oh, not in a positive way. Oh.
I don't know how many people know what it's like to live with 4 women, but it's horrible. I don't know how. This
is why he hides in a closet to record his podcast, you guys.
I don't know how Mormons do it with the 19 wives, but I can't deal with one. So nothing this week for me.
Well, I'm dealing with women too, but my woman is gone. She left for 12 days, and she just left last night. And I mean, it's fun at first, but I don't even need to interact with somebody. I just like having somebody here, like human energy here with me. So this is a big house now that we're in.
Yeah,
and it's just me and the doggos for the next 12 days.
Oh man, I wish I would be up there.
You know, it'd be awesome if you could come up for like a week and hang out with me and keep me company. Because I mean, I have so many games here and stuff.
Just gonna be
so alone with my 1,600 games. Oh no. That's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna do a lot of streams because they keep me company. They keep me going. A lot of
fire Cheetos spread all over the room in various flavors and bags.
I'm definitely probably going to eat a little worse. I mean,
and it'll smell like farts or something in feet.
Oh no! I keep things clean around here. There's just lots of dog hair. You ever had a husky? Holy crap, man!
I had a Great Pyrenees once. Jesus. If you ever look that up, Great Pyrenees is this massive mountain dog. You don't talk about hair.
Oh yeah.
Like in your face, you wake up in your mouth. You're, God damn it!
That's kind of how it is. I swear, part of my digestion includes hair. It's everywhere. But it was cute. It was last night. My big old 75-pound husky, because my little dog constantly monopolizes my attention. The husky climbed up next to me and pushed him out of the way and spooned with me. And you ever spoon with a big dog? It's so cuddly. I fell asleep without taking out my contacts or setting my alarm or brushing my teeth, and I woke up 30 minutes late for work. So my morning was having to drive 30 minutes at the speed of light to try and get there while I had a patient already there working out, waiting for me. It sucked.
Right.
So that was my first encounter not having my wife here because she didn't wake me up. She texted me this morning. She's like, "You need to be a responsible fucking adult, man."
Oh, wow. Take it
Well,
down a notch there,
she
Emerald.
no, she called me 40 times to try and wake me up. She
Okay.
tracked my location and was like, he's not gotten out of bed yet.
Right, yeah.
So my fault. Anyway, ranting. Gaming.
Yeah. Gaming.
This is an impromptu episode. Like
Yeah,
we
because
we
next week we're gonna do Little Nightmares.
with
Um,
some people.
with some people. I have who do I have getting on? I'm sorry.
Your
It's
friend from
me
New
and you.
York.
That's
Yes.
definite. It's going to be John, our previous host. And then this is going to be the host that started Dad's Game Review with me. His name's Chris. And we're all going to banter and beat each other up over what games I should play or not finish. And then what everybody else plays.
And he's mentioned that Chris is a hardcore Nintendo fan, and we all know how I
He
rant about
is.
Nintendo.
He
So
is. That's ever since I've known him.
y'all may
Um,
tune in for the fight. Tune in for the fight.
and just have
No.
a what did I had a crap. I'm really slacking on my sounds.
Would you like to explain what's going on with you?
That's it. That's what I meant to say when you said it was going to be a fight. What's going on with me is that I drank some THC, liquid THC, thinking it was not going to be enough for me. So I'm a little fumbly right now.
That's why his sentences sound like he's falling asleep as he's saying them.
All right, let's talk about Skate.
Hold on, so this is what we're talking about is all the games we were playing, and I was like, I always have half a dozen games going on, and he's like, I'll play Skate. So I have half a dozen,
Yeah.
seven, 8 games to talk about, and Paul is going to tell you about the new Skate release, which is a live service version of Skate, and it's still in its beta early access.
Right. So all of them are called Skate, right? The three of them.
Mhm.
There's no like one, two, three.
They have a hardcore following too, like
Oh
people,
yeah.
people love Skate, and
I have a guy at work. He just loves Skate, and this iteration right now, he was just giving me a list of reasons why he loved it. So Skate is a skateboarding game that focuses on creative flow and self-expression over high scores. Instead of the button combos, players use the stick controls to perform tricks,
oh,
uh, making every move feel more fluid and personal. To be honest with you, and the game captures the culture of skating. Its freedom, community, and style set in an open world where players can explore and build spots. I loved it. I thought it was great.
compared to Tony Hawk.
Yeah, yeah. So you mean the remakes?
Oh no, just in general. I mean, because there's multiple skating franchises. In fact, since you
Oh
said you were,
yeah,
I was gonna try Skate to try it with him too, and um, he was having connection issues. He told me, so I tried logging on to try and play, and it just the beta's so like sketchy right now. The last few days, it was not allowing you to log on in case any of you guys try it. But instead, I tried Sessions Skate Sim to try and contrast and compare. Because the only skating I ever played was Tony Hawk, which loved Tony Hawk back in the day,
right.
but the remakes didn't really. I didn't play them very much. I just didn't like skating games as much anymore, I guess.
Oh.
But Sessions, so that one does use the stick controls. So how do you do a kick flip and an ollie and all that kind of stuff? How's it work?
So with the sticks in general, it's the left one that you move with or you kick with. He determines what side. Like you don't have to be like, oh, kick on your right. You know, it was just like very intuitive, very like he'll take care of the rest. But the other stick was for the tricks, and some of them you had to like literally flick up. Others you had to do like combos, like Mortal Kombat. And it was fun. I did this ollie on this railing because next to a building that was like had to be like 3 stories down, and I just grinded all the way down. And I was just like, this is so fucking cool.
I remember watching all the time on YouTube way back in the day when the first couple skates had come out, people just doing hilarious wipeouts or cool lines, or
Yeah,
like I used to
yeah,
watch the
yeah.
wipeouts because it was like ragdoll physics, and you just launch these people off these ramps and like go flying through the air and trees and all this kind of just ragdoll around. I don't
And I
know.
like how there's other people, so it's like skate. It's like Destiny, except you're skateboarding.
That's what a live service game is.
Okay.
It's now
Oh,
it's
there's a word
it went
for it
from
now?
I've been talking about live service games forever. It's all those stupid online things that play forever and there's no ending to.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it's live service now. But that's actually been the biggest complaint from the fans that I've heard. That like I have a friend who's obsessed with skate, and he was so hyped about this,
Right,
and
right.
now he doesn't want me to bring it up. Like I brought it up in a group chat the other day, and he's just like, function gate, stupid, they ruined it. And asked him to explain, and he's just like, it just sucks now. And so what I've heard is that the leveling up and all the live service stuff is has become as grindy as like a mobile game. That it is just they've made it grindy as shit to unlock anything because they want to
Only
prolong the use of the game and all that kind of
only
stuff.
if you do that thing again you did describing your angry friend.
It's got stupid fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ, the old sound.
Anywho,
That's John's sound. But
this-
yeah, so what did you see? How many hours did you even play? How much did you unlock? Like what were you unlocking?
well, skate taught me two things. Gravity is real, and my thumbs have trust issues. So um, it's it's less about the tricks really, and it's more about the creative new ways to just ragdoll or eat pavement.
But I mean, is
Uh,
there a story mode? Is there a career mode? Like what's going
yeah,
on?
there's a so that
Details, sir.
oh, so there's a mission mode, and you jump in, and the tutorial's great. It just walks you through whatever else you need to know. There's like even like a trick thing. There's like a thing with the R1 button where it'll pop up and show you the flicks you have to do to perform what trick, which was great. And yeah, I loved it.
But the progression, I'm talking about the unlocking, the story mode, the like what
Oh,
is
I'm
there?
sorry.
What
Oh, the unlocking in the story mode. There was no real locking until because it was only an early access one. So
oh.
like once I only like for instance I only had three missions, or in each world, and I was on the second world. But it kept getting harder and harder to move on to anything because this was Skate early access.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean they're coming out with the paid version now?
I think it's still going to be free to play, but it's just a beta. It's still in testing
Uh,
mode. It's still in updates and all that kind of stuff. So it's
but
still
even
early.
still, like with but even still saying all that, the online mode, I was like excited to talk to people in the park sometimes.
Yeah, because it's like an open world. You can just go chat with people, and it's like
Yeah,
community
it
on
just
top of and then you can face off with people. I'm guessing. Can you interact with them? And be like, let's go
yeah.
like ride together or
Oh
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, totally. You go in and it says, "Do you want to do this trick with me?" And he'll do. It's like a game of horse
I
almost,
was
I
just gonna
guess.
say, did they play
Yeah.
horse? That's awesome. Yeah, I like that.
So
That's cool.
it's cool. I love it. I mean, I was having disconnect issues. The servers updated the maps um, in the beta mode, and it kept disconnecting for like 3 days. So obviously, I didn't get very far, but also I was blocked. So
And you haven't played anything else you can think of to talk about
it's a,
recently? Anything else? Because
I
I'm about to
started
rant
Little
for
Nightmares.
I'm about to talk for 30 minutes here.
I started Little Nightmares. Uh, so far, it's a meh.
Well, we're gonna talk about that next week with all the boys.
Yeah,
And you're playing
and
Silent Hill also because that's in a couple of weeks we're doing.
yes,
We might
yeah,
might as well just do it in 2 weeks. I'm gonna forget by the end of the month, by the 31st. Like I don't know. Like I'm playing it for streams right now, and if you guys want to see my TikTok screams, I shriek. We call it the shriek.
the
It's
shriek.
somewhat feminine,
Uh,
and it happens quite often so far in Silent Hill F.
right, yeah.
But
Oh,
we'll be talking about that probably in 2 weeks. So we
but
got Little Nightmares and Silent
yeah.
Hill up.
But also a few things with Skate I forgot to mention was that they didn't make you skate around. Like they added a walking feature, which I
No,
thought was,
you could do that before. You never
oh,
played the
could
old ones,
you?
huh? Yeah, you just
Oh
jump
no,
off and on your board. But yeah, it's I saw that too, just kind of running around the park on and off
doing the
your board
park
and all
hard.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I like the option of just running instead sometimes because you
yeah,
just can't get up this hill or whatever.
yeah. Well, you have to climb stuff to set your lines and all that, and do big tricks and all that. So
Yeah.
that yeah, they have the running mode.
So
And that so let me tell you about Session. I only did an hour with Session Skate Sim.
okay,
The main reason was because it's a skate sim. It's not arcadey, and
right,
it's just me falling over and over and over. But the way they make it a sim for the
right.
skate one, and this one's been out 2 years, I think. It's on its second year. You can now buy a deluxe edition with years 1 and 2 and all the DLC and stuff. But I didn't get anywhere. uh, it motions like you. I used to skate a little bit when I was younger, when I was a kid.
Right.
And so to do an ollie, you pop back on your back foot and you slide your front foot up. So the way it mimics that is that your right analog stick controls your right leg, your left analog stick controls your left leg, and you
Yeah.
actually have to pull off the tricks by pulling
Yeah.
back and then popping your left up to be able to ollie up, or pulling back and popping up and right to kick flip. And
Right.
so it just got too complicated. My brain could not register it quick enough. So it's just like me aiming towards stairs and falling every single time. But I managed to pull off cool tricks, some cool grinds, and it's all, I just couldn't get good at it over an hour. So I was like, fuck this and quit. It's
But
hard, but if you want to do a
but
real
what is it
sim,
about? What is it about?
it's just a skate game. It's just, and it's got a story mode
Oh,
and stuff too.
I thought you said in sessions. I'm sorry, my
No,
bad.
I said sessions.
I thought you moved on to the next game.
No,
I was
Session
just like,
Skate Sim, the other
oh,
skating
okay,
game,
yeah,
the
yeah,
game that's out there. I was just trying to contrast because Tony Hawk is arcadey and it's a blast, and
yeah.
then Skate is like kind of a arcade sim. It's a little bit in the mix, and then Sessions you have pretty much just straight sim. So
Right.
pick your skate and poison.
Hey, it's a lot less about perfection and more about having fun, finding your own line. That's what I always say.
Yeah, a lot of people just like to screw around in it. Totally get it. All right, so
Anywho, what
let's
else we
go
got?
into all the crap I've been playing, and right now
You
we
may
are
not like the
so.
news,
Oh.
but you have to admire the person who delivers it.
Sorry.
I did. What was that?
That was Paperboy from
Oh
1982.
my God, that was a very
You may not
digitized
like the
voice.
news, but you have to admire the person who delivers it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the digitized voices.
Yeah.
Weird. What a random thing.
I just was moving my cursor over in the soundboard. It just-
That's funny. Um, oh yeah, so we're overloaded with the releases right now. Like, so Battlefield 6 came out today. I'm actually gonna
yeah.
buy a Battlefield game. I haven't played. I quit FPS competitive. I make fun of streamers that's all they play. They suck. Um,
What's FPS Confederate?
FPS, this Call of
FP
Duty, Fortnite, Battlefield is okay on my list.
first person. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Apex, Battlefield,
Yeah.
Fortnite, all that. Yeah, Call of Duty, all that shit.
Apex,
I
don't get
can't
me
stand,
started.
I can't stand watching any of that stuff, and I don't understand. I don't understand streamers that have viewers and that's all they play. How many times can
Right?
you watch somebody freaking die, spawn, go, get killed, die, fucking
Yeah.
the same cycle? You run in there, you get sniped. Oh shit, let's do it again. But I'll be doing it again on Battlefield 6 probably because I'm gonna give it a shot, and it's like a return to form. Everybody's saying it's like the old Battlefields, so I'm gonna download that after we get off. Oh, I'm gonna buy it digitally too. I'm not even gonna buy it physically. That's
Okay.
because I feel like it's gonna be a game I want to come back to whenever I feel like, instead of putting it in a
okay.
disc. So just some games like Diablo 4, I did that with, and a couple other games that are big, I'll always play type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Then we had Silent Hill release. We had Little
I
Nightmares
played a little
release.
bit of the Silent Hill. Not gonna lie.
I know you told me you've been playing that. You
Oh.
just said that a minute ago.
I had to jump in because I didn't want it to be another game I didn't finish. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're getting there. Chronos came out. That's another horror game for this time of year, and it's from the makers of the Silent Hill 2 remake, Bloober. So a lot of people had hype in this. They were just like, "Can Bloober do it again?" Because Silent Hill 2 remake, it was amazing. That was my
Yeah,
favorite
the
favorite
remake
game
was
last year.
great.
My
I
number
loved
one
it.
game last year. My favorite streams of all time.
But now
It was-
there's
it
a
was so good.
Silent Hill Townfall coming out
Yeah, I don't know anything about
in
that yet,
March.
but that's.
Yeah, it's just like a side.
I think that's the one
thing.
from Annapurna, and because it's being released by Annapurna, who does amazing indies and stuff like that, they publish
Yeah.
my favorite games ever.
Right.
I'm kind of hyped for it because they're the top independent company.
Oh,
So
yeah. But
whatever it
Bloober's
is,
still
it'll be
making
cool.
Silent Hill 1.
Yeah, well, then they went from that. They finished Chronos, so Chronos released to critical review, fan review, all loving it. I
Okay.
played it for about 3 hours so far on stream.
You like it?
It is such a Dead Space clone. It is, and that really compares it to Dead Space Resident Evil, but it is like just kind of in some ways just such a clone of Dead Space. And Dead Space I like, but the things I don't like is not having a good dodge. There's no dodge.
Right.
And so you kind of lumber around, and it tells you it's more about positioning yourself away from the enemies and all that kind of stuff. So me being a dodge spammer, I can't get away quick enough from these things. I'm getting my ass kicked half the time. You got to take a different approach, and you have the stomp just like you do in Dead Space, and you end up having this like kind of napalm blaster. If things get too close to you, you got to set them on fire, and that's like kind of your special thing is this blaster
Right.
napalm thing.
Yeah.
The fighting and shooting this is fine. I don't know. It hasn't grown on me yet. I've only given it a couple hours though, but I know people love it. So that's another
Right.
horror that's out right now.
I mean,
Um,
what else did you got? What else you got going on?
so we played the FAR games a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Well, okay, I played the FAR games, and you put 2 hours into one of them, and the
The
company that
wrong
released
one,
them,
nonetheless. The wrong
the
one I
wrong
played.
one too, the sequel, not even the
Yeah.
first one. Oh, this guy, I tell you. Um,
Anyway,
so the company that made it, they're called Okamotive,
right.
and I love their games. And they had a new
Hmm.
game coming out, and it's actually on Game Pass, and it's called Herdling. And Herdling, as you can guess by the name, my little miniature Australian Shepherd, loved because you're herding animals around. He was like circling the TV, like, I want to fucking herd those animals too, man.
Right.
So the entire premise of the game, it's one of those just kind of like turn off your brain and relax with a game where you herd animals up a giant mountain. And I, I
Okay.
I mean, and that's really all there is to it. You start
That's it.
selecting. No,
That's
but
the
it
game.
sounds. I can't make it sound cool, but it
What
was
is,
totally chill.
what is this,
Um,
Moses? The game? What are we doing? What?
you're
Like,
just trying to get
just
up and over this giant mountain, and the thing is, you start coming across these animals that are like big woolly yaks, and there's like little
all
versions and
right.
big ones. So I started naming them after my community friends that hang out with me on streams, and they loved it because you have freaking Slowpoke just like wandered off by herself. Oh, she's gonna go jump off that cliff. Go save her. Like the only one that died in my entire herd was
Right.
Chewy. I named one after Chewy, my dog. Yeah,
Oh,
Chewy fell in a giant hole, and I didn't react quick enough, and we had to watch Chewy die on stream, and I
oh,
was just like that
jeez.
slow motion.
That's horrible. Oh my goodness.
But
That is
overall, the
horrible.
game is fun. It's on Game Pass. You can play it free. It's included. So if you want to chill, turn off your brain, herd a bunch of yak up a hill. It sounds stupid, I know, but it was enjoyable. So that's the new one from Okamotive.
Oh, okay.
Um, there is, oh, here's another horror one I forgot to mention. There's a cheap release. It was budget priced. You can get the physical for 24.99 right now. It's called Among Ashes, and
Okay.
it is totally a PS1 survival horror tribute. If
Oh,
you like that kind of old school survival horror where just they got the graphics down, they got the digitized sounds and voices down. It really feels like I'm playing a PS1 game, and I'm only a couple hours into it, but
right.
I'm enjoying it. The fighting kind of sucks, but they really stick with the whole PS1. They didn't really streamline anything. It's meant to be
Uh,
like a tribute to PS1 stuff. So Among Ashes,
oh,
that was a
sort of
cool
like
one.
when they released when Indiana Jones came out for the Xbox. PlayStation put out the original Indiana Jones from like PlayStation 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, they released the PS2 version, right? Yeah.
It was so bad.
It's
I
bad.
it was I can't believe I thought this was cutting edge at one point. I
A-
just
And honestly, with Among Ashes, like I said, don't expect it to be like super smooth and streamlined. They're trying to make it like an old school flashback game. So
right.
it was cool though. I recommend it to a few people that bought it and they're having a good time with it. Another big release was Ghost of Yotai. I'm playing that. I did about 10 hours last weekend.
Oh,
Um,
it's I think they're oh no. Were we gonna buy that? Or was I gonna buy
Oh,
that
I
to play
did.
it?
Well, I was just gonna say Ghost of Tsushima, after I finished it and I was done and I got my first platinum in a game ever, I was like, well, Final Fantasy VII, you're not on the top of the list anymore. Ghost of Tsushima #1 forever. Because I just loved the game like so much. So I've been beyond hyped for Ghost of Yotai.
I
And
think I downloaded it once with PS Plus. Like I added
it
it to my
really is.
catalog.
Ghost of Tsushima really is like I can't say it's my favorite ever. I really can't pick a favorite ever, but it's definitely like one, two, or three. Like
Yeah,
it's
because you
it's
don't know what's gonna come out,
I
you
don't know.
know.
I hate making lists and top fives and all that kind of stuff, but it
Yeah, yeah,
really is out of any game. Plus, it was my first platinum, the only game that ever compelled me to actually really do every trophy. And since then,
right.
I've gotten 10 more. But
Yeah,
I plan on going for Ghost of Yotai
but not
platinum,
on Nintendo.
and then that's why I hate playing Nintendo games. Because one of the reasons, one of the many reans, they don't have achievements or trophies, or I need to be told I'm a
Um,
good boy. Like
nah,
somebody needs to tell me with a little ding
they
and give me
don't
that
believe
dopamine.
the Chinese people. They don't believe in
Japan's like no rewards for bad
in
behavior.
comforting. They're not known for their comfort. Asians. Let me just say that.
I need it like literally when you hear that trophy, like achievements don't really do a whole lot for me, but it kind of has a good sound. But
All right.
trophy dings on PlayStation, like that's instant dopamine release, like right there. Just in so
Yes.
I don't know why I like them, but I've literally, if not played games on Switch when I could play them otherwise just for the trophies or achievements.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah. So yeah, Ghost of Yotai's out. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing. It's just more of the same, but I don't even care. I don't even care. It's that's the biggest complaint is like, well, they didn't redesign the formula. Like I didn't need you to.
My
I still want to climb giant, altars and stuff like that, and mountains and sword fight and all that shit.
my mother-in-law talks like that, and just with the story and about how much she didn't like it and everything like that. It's just like she goes on and on and on. And then I'm like, if this story doesn't end in some type of explosion, I'm gonna be pissed.
I need action.
Anyway,
Let's see here. I got so there's a game right now that's also on Game Pass called Wheel World. I think I showed you some video of
real
this.
world.
So this is an Annapurna release. This is their newest release. My favorite indie company ever. Wheel World.
Okay.
It
Sorry.
sounds
Go
stupid.
ahead.
Hey, you know what it's about? Racing bikes around, racing bicycles. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. In a big open world map. And you you go around and you meet people around the area. They have these funny requests for you and stuff. You
Oh
take
my
them on in
goodness.
bicycle races. Doesn't that sound amazing? It's fucking chill and fun. I don't care what you think. I loved it. What was funny is when I think I beat the game, it actually opened and the sewage level opened up. I thought I was done with the game and a whole second world opened up. So
Oh my
if
goodness.
honestly, it is cool art. It is such a cool art style. It's so simplistic. And like I said, I play everything from Annapurna and I'm never disappointed. But I know I can't make bicycle racing sound fun, but it is so fun and chill.
Wheels, right?
Wheel, it's on Game Pass. You can try to include it.
It's my favorite gay nightclub in LA.
Wheel World. There's this. You're gonna love this name too. Oh boy, you're gonna laugh at this one.
All right.
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo.
I've heard worse.
Even I agree. It sounds
But
stupid.
it
Yeah,
does, but
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. So if you like old school dungeon crawlers like Zelda style, this
yeah.
game like amazed me. It had this goofiest name, but I kept hearing people say, "Oh my God, this is like a 10 out of 10 game." So I finally checked it out, and my physical copy just came in the mail. I rented it from
Right.
GameFly today. It came in the mail, and it literally is just kind of a very colorful, very wild, weird creatures, over like top down overworld dungeon crawler, and your yo-yo ends up getting all these like crazy little magical attacks and stuff. Like
Okay.
it was there's side missions and main missions and the whole world that kind of expands as you explore the town. Like
Wow.
if you like old school Zelda style, seriously check out Pipistrello and the Curse Yo-Yo. It is a lot of fun. I can't. I'm so happy I got my physical today because I can continue playing it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I think I only have my main game left. No, one more indie here.
Okay.
For horror stuff, we got an indie horror called Vlad Circus that I just started playing 2 nights ago. It's about like a freak show
Okay.
that has come together to restart a circus, and there's murder, and it's very pixel art style. It's very weird kind of pixel art graphics,
Right.
but the writing is kind of twisted and weird. It's a little spooky. You just kind of do missions for all the different freak shows, people that are around the house, and I think it's only $1.99 like to buy. So
Okay.
I'm having fun with it though. It's a kind of a weird story.
Huh.
But
All
the
right.
main game I played for this though is South of Midnight. You ever heard of that?
What's it called?
South of Midnight.
No.
So this is an Xbox exclusive. This is actually an Xbox first
Mm.
party game. So that's kind of a big deal. They don't release a whole lot of those.
Right. Right.
So this is the reason I resubscribed to Game Pass after 10 months was for this game.
Okay.
And I will say that it is absolutely worth the $20 that I paid to get on Game Pass.
Okay.
It is basically, to summarize what it is, it's like a Louisiana Bayou Wizard of Oz. And I kept thinking as I'm playing this, it's like a Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
The premise for the game,
So a racist one is what you're saying.
well, I mean, there's black people in it, but it's not, it does actually cover Southern
Oh.
cultural shame, guilt with racism and stuff like that. Yes.
Mhm.
Very good, Paul. Very good.
Oh,
You try and
I'm
crack a
glad.
joke and I
I'm
take
glad
it
you were
serious.
educated. I'm glad that you decided to give back your hood in that moment. And
So the way the game starts is that you're in just normal little like trailer park neighborhood and stuff, and you live with your mom. You're a young African American woman and living in Louisiana, and a giant storm comes, like just in Wizard of Oz, and all of a sudden your mom's house with her is taken away and flooded down the river,
wow.
and you take off to chase after her, and you come across a talking giant catfish, and that's when you know things aren't right. And it turns into this weird, like Alice in Wonderland, Wizard of Oz type world with massive alligators that you end up going inside to do a bunch of platforming and stuff. Like this talking catfish is like your mentor the whole time, like guiding you through everything. You end up learning dark secrets about your family, like the truth about your father and why he left. You learn a lot more
Ugh.
about your mother with flashbacks.
Who
Like
needs
it
all
has a,
that baggage in a video game?
but it has a powerful story. You know, I like stories. He doesn't.
I
He's the
love
type that
stories.
he's the type that freaking fast forwards through cinematics. I know he is. So is. I don't
No
care about the
way.
story. Skip through it.
No.
No,
I've
but seriously,
watched
like
The
it's a
Last
cool
of Us
giant
like
world.
4 times. I just watched the whole thing.
You can't. You're not going to be able to fall back on The Last of Us forever. You're not.
Ugh,
You're gonna
it's
have to learn to like something else, man.
it's
You got to do it.
brilliant. It's brilliant. I don't understand why people are like, meh. It's such a beautiful story.
But that's all you got. We got to learn to like new things here. And South of Midnight
Ugh.
honestly was beautiful. Like that's the coolest thing about it. The two coolest things is the art and the
Right.
music. Oh my God, the art and the music. It was such detailed. And this is like a smaller studio too. The pub produced this. It had such an authentic Louisiana feel the entire time you're listening to like jazz and blues. Like there's even one spot where you're like you feel like you're on Bourbon Street, but it's deconstructed Bourbon Street all hanging in the
Wow.
sky
Oh wow.
and you fight giant bosses, these huge things that are just screen big.
Right.
Um, you have a kind of a cool fighting style. The only complaint I have with the entire game, not enough variety in enemies. I think you only get 6 or 7 enemies through the whole game, and it repeatedly
Like
locks you in.
bosses? What do you mean?
No,
Like
there's multiple like 5, 6 bosses themselves, but I mean enemy different styles. There's only 5 or 6
oh
different styles of enemy.
I see what
And
you're
the way
saying.
the fighting works is that you get into an area which closes you in an arena style. You defeat all the enemies in there, and then that's it. You move on.
Oh,
So it's arena style fighting, and then there's just not enough enemy variety. But the story, the graphics, everything else, highly recommend South of Midnight. That's what I played all 12 hours of it this last week,
right.
and it's definitely in my top 10 for the year, maybe even my top 5 for the year. So
Oh, okay.
sorry for rambling on there, guys, but I play a
No,
lot of
that's
games.
great.
I
You
play a lot
play
of
a lot,
games.
and I didn't get to many because I was doing Silent Hill F, and I was doing Little Nightmares, and those are separate
And you're going to
episodes.
be
So
so prepared for those 2 podcasts. I know it. You're just going to be so ready, and you're not going to have 100 milligram THC drink in you, and it's going to be
no,
fantastic.
no, no. Sheesh.
All right, gaming news time.
All right, yeah. News.
And now it's time for gaming news.
Thanks, Brent. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah,
Okay. Where to begin? Bear with me, because I had stories pulled up. Oh, so Sony teases the PlayStation 6 now.
I don't want to hear that shit. God, shut up about the 6.
Why? Why?
I
Why do we need what? Can we let like
I think
the
it's because one
components in my
influencer.
5 are still brand new?
It's like
Like
5 years old.
it, so
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not a big. These are 10-year console life cycles
that's what
now.
I mean.
We're on 10-year life cycles. I don't want to hear shit about a PS6. And I think
I
what happened, here's what I think what
right?
happened, is somebody got a tidbit that an influencer picked up and it got attention. And other influencers have picked it up and random articles and I have heard from and my cousin works for and all this shit. And it's
Right.
blowing up on X because that's what I'm seeing is so much more content. It was this one little thing I saw initially about a month ago. And now everybody's talking about the new PS6, but they have no freaking information.
Yeah. Like I mean, obviously it's coming at some point. So it's not like you're like shocked that it's like people are talking about it now
Talk to me in 2028. Like that
when
you
there's no more Xbox consoles.
bring it up then. Like if this is a 10-year life cycle, like 2027, 2028, then you can start talking about it. I don't need like it's not it should not be coming soon. That's all I'm saying. We already are spending way too much freaking money on gaming and consoles.
Well, I mean, what's their names? Rockstar announced that they're gonna do Red Dead 3, but it's not gonna come out until 2030.
That wasn't their
So
big announcement though. What's their big announcement? They
I don't know.
milk it. They're a milker. The big announcement is they're remastering Red Dead 2.
Oh, for the
So that's getting
PS5.
a re-release possibly in the future. This could be rumor, speculation, whatever.
Right.
I Grand Theft Horse just didn't do it for me. I can't stand the long talking horse rides. My ADHD screams, so I never got into it, even though I liked the first one. So I don't know.
Right. Hmm.
What else?
So, uh, you're gonna love this one. So, Undisputed, the game,
Oh no.
delays their championship edition, confirms a new major game update.
Okay.
Is
So
it
is it
going to
fun now?
be? That's what I was just gonna say.
I hated that I wanted to do something nice. This was last Christmas for Paul. I wanted to do something nice. He had had a shitty time, and I was like, I'm gonna get you a present. So I spent $100 getting us copies of Undisputed because we both like loved Fight Night, and we were gonna like play it together and have a
It
good
was
time.
supposed to be the next version of Fight
Yeah, and
Night.
it was gonna be the bestest time ever. And at that month that it released, it was crap. It was
Oh
horrible.
my goodness, it was
Hit
so bad.
detection. Like you didn't even feel like you had weight behind the punches. It felt like a dream punch. You know how when you try and punch in your dream
Right,
and you're like,
and you just
I have
yeah,
no power.
floating. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how every single punch landing in Undisputed felt. It was ridiculous.
Oh my goodness,
So I don't
it
know,
was
big
just so
update?
stupid.
Sure. I saw it
I
the other
just,
day sitting
I just
around
wonder
here.
if it's gonna fix it. That's all I care. Like
So
I
random. I
wanna.
did see it around here. Maybe I was using it as a coaster or something. It was sitting around here the other day.
Um, one more thing. Oh, like, what are the why? Why did they? Can we stop? Can we all agree that we have enough Assassin's Creed games?
What, 32 isn't enough? It's too much?
I just like I saw this ad like I saw in the news that they canceled the Civil War Assassin's Creed game.
Are we gonna get political?
No, I could care less. I'm just saying it just cracks me up that it feels like they're grabbing.
No.
Like
Why did they cancel it? And no, that would have been awesome. Honestly, a Civil War game. Here's the premise of what the Civil War game was going to be. It's after the Civil War years, and it's a freed slave now trying to make it on his own and discovering the origins of the KKK and taking down people. So apparently in
so
our
Far Cry 6.
so apparently in our political climate, no freaking surprise there, they were a little too worried about people hunting racists. So that's all I'm going to say about that, and that's America for you. And yeah, yeah, they're going to keep making Assassin's Creed. They were going to go with another historical one. It's going to keep happening because it's like at every 3-year release. So just expect more. But they canceled the slave one.
Well, good for them. You know, just go pat them on the back. Say good job. Anyway, I just find it amazing that there's so many, and it's like how far back can you go? What grandfather are you going
All,
to travel back to?
yeah, all they got to do is just pick some historical event. I mean, they even took something small like with Shadows, the big. And here's the thing, their quote was after what happened with Yosuke on Assassin's Creed Shadows, the fact he was a
Right.
black samurai and the complete racist backlash on that
Yeah, yeah.
and all that came with that, they were just like, well, we're not even going to try this again. So,
Right.
I mean, that's really ridiculous that all that pressure and stuff is stopping them from making creative stuff. But
Mm,
they don't need to pick a big historical event. They just need to pick anything, and they'll build a whole Assassin's Creed around it that's way too large and has way too much to do. They have
right.
they have a formula,
Yeah.
and I've
No, I
only
got
played
it.
2 Assassin's Creed games, and they're fun, but I can see they're just way too large. It's too much.
It always was too much. I mean, it was always fun, for a little bit, the first or four that came out. And I was just like, oh, these are cool, blah, 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 blah. But now it's like they just keep going and going.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's way too much.
I'm gonna get over
It's
that because
stuff though.
that's get over that boring thing. But you said you were going to you said you were going to buy Battlefield 6?
Oh yeah, that's why I'm gonna when I get off, I'm gonna buy Battlefield 6 and try it because yeah, I haven't played a shooter in a
Because one
long
of my
time.
headlines was that there's a Brooklyn mission.
Oh, is there? You
That's
take down your
almost
hometown?
they say that it's almost too ridiculous to believe.
Yeah, there's a New York City mission that I saw the helicopter flying over last night. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. So
Oh man.
yeah, it looks like
So
it's gonna be interesting.
I might. I mean, I haven't played it since Battlefield 2 or
Yeah,
3.
Battlefield 3 and then was the one I played most multiplayer with friends because I had friends back then.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
right.
Battlefield Bad Company, I played those 2 solo and they were great.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the news I got here. There, and if we want to keep it with the political crap, there's a bunch of people hating on Ghost Yotai, but the typical haters that you would expect that have issues with women as leads in games, and the fact that they've labeled the
Well, if it's
voice
in the
actor.
bayou, I mean, you
No,
don't.
no, no, no. Ghost Yotai. Ghost Yotai.
Oh, okay.
Not
You
South
said
of
it
Midnight.
was okay.
But it has sold. There was a boycott against it, basically. As all
Okay.
these certain type of people were just like, we're not buying that game. We're going to boycott it and take it down. Well, it's sold 2 million copies, and it also is the #1 selling PS5 game of all time in Japan now. So
Wow.
it's doing quite well despite the attempted leverage on a boycott. Um,
Huh.
EA, one of the biggest companies in gaming, is no longer a public company. It has
Yay.
been bought out. EA.
Oh, EA. Okay, sorry.
That drink is killing you, man. Even your
No, I
face.
was
He
just
looks like he's
what's
having a stroke on YouTube. Like part of his face is like slipping off his face. He's so like
no, I thought I heard you say yay, and I was like, who the hell's yay?
EA, $55 billion
EA.
buyout, leveraged buyout. So the people that own EA now
Yeah.
are Saudi Arabia and a company that's owned by Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law.
Huh.
So that's who owns EA now. It's now been private. Nobody knows what the fuck's going to happen with it. Nobody's going to know what's going to happen to the content, considering what Saudi Arabian owned and conservative owned. Nobody knows what's going to happen with any of that. And EA's biggest things are Madden, NBA 2K. I forget there's one other, but you know they're the type that just release the same game every single year and people buy it. It's
Oh, okay.
ridiculous. The big thing I wanted us to talk about though is Xbox
Oh,
because
before the big thing, then, can I
so much
just say
shit.
this? That I saw also was Expedition 33 is getting a free major update
Oh
with
yeah.
new locations and more bosses. I know you were raving about that
Oh well,
for
it's
the
game of the
past.
year, and if it's not, we riot.
Yeah, right.
It's one of the best games I've ever played in my
That'd
life,
be a great
ever.
place to hand out T-shirts as they run by. I just,
Expedition 33 or we riot. Stand
yeah.
outside the video game awards. No,
Jack's Game
Xbox.
Review says, like
In the
just
last 2 weeks,
sorry.
Xbox has gotten on everyone's shit list. Everyone's
Okay,
shit list. Okay, so we reported last time on the consoles going up, right? Raised all the
yeah,
consoles in price. It's the second price raise on the consoles. So that kind of shot them in the foot since they're already the third-rate console seller. I don't see anybody buying at these higher prices. And then a week after that, they announced that Game Pass Ultimate, which is $20 right now, is
right.
going up a whole 50% to $30. But here's the kicker. You get EA Play. You get Ubisoft Play. You can play all the Madden and Assassin's Creed you want, and they'll even give you Fortnite bucks every month. Now, that is being forced on you if you want the Ultimate, which has 400 games.
Right.
The step down from that only has 200 games plus no day one releases. And that's the big draw of Game Pass is you can play day one releases on day one.
Huh.
And so Ultimate, you're going to be paying $30 a month for now uh, if you want to get the all 400 games plus the day one releases, whether you care about EA Play, whether you care about Ubisoft Play, or whether you care about Fortnite bucks, doesn't matter. You're going to be paying $30. So
Right.
mass cancellations. I canceled, but then I realized something.
Ugh. So they lost billions like overnight.
Overnight, yeah. And then a few days later, all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure they didn't plan this. They're doing damage control.
Yeah.
They came back and said anybody currently subbed to Game Pass will keep their $20 a month, but if you ever cancel, it jumps to 30. So now they just locked me into a Game Pass subscription
Oh,
because if I ever cancel it, I have to come back and pay $30 a month.
that sounds like a con man.
Well, it's Microsoft, one of the largest companies in the entire freaking world.
I
Do you think
know, I
they
know, but it
do you think
feels
they
like
give a shit about their consumers? Do you think this shows any kind of concern for gamers?
I'm just saying. I just say it, and it just seems like whatever. It doesn't matter.
No, what are you saying? I was trying to listen to what you're saying. Do you even know what you're saying?
I forgot. I forgot what the subject was
So
midway
this
through.
Microsoft has a $4 trillion market cap. It's like third or something in the world. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Yet they're gonna eat their consumers like this when we're already financially fucked because of how society is right now. And everything costs too much. Everything's a freaking subscription now. We don't own anything anymore. And now they're gonna do a 50% increase on Game Pass to keep your games monthly. And then they're going to charge more for 5-year-old consoles. Like it
Right.
just shows greed, corporate greed. I bitch about corporations on here, but it's just such a bullshit move, and it shows. And there's still the Xbox fans out there trying to defend it, and they sound so stupid. How much are you going to suck at the teat of Microsoft? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you look at what they're doing to you. They don't care about you.
Right. Well,
It's stupid.
no, I mean that's it's funny because that message I've been hearing that my whole life, like working in corporate.
No, they don't
They
care about the
don't.
employees. You're just
They
fucking
don't. I
you're
mean, they may.
peons.
Yeah. I mean, they may seem, pizza and everything, but yeah, no, they don't care.
And so one of the big reasons they say they're doing this is because when they did that Activision, Blizzard Activision buyout for
Yeah,
$75 billion.
I know.
Like literally, the entire EA company just sold for 55. Blizzard and Activision sold for 75 billion for the rights to their stuff. Okay, and they thought this was a good idea. The FTC was like throwing a fit, being like, we can't do this sale. We can't do this sale. And the FTC lead, one of the leads was against it. And so
Yeah.
after they've done this, it went ahead and passed, and they lost $300 million just on Call of Duty alone by having it as a Game Pass
Right.
privilege because they
Yeah.
now own the company. And so that's why they're saying they have to recomp their losses. They lost 300 million on Call of Duty, and 82% of the copies of Call of Duty were actually bought on PS5. That shows how little they had. They had 18% of the market share of Call of Duty
Right.
after paying $75 billion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that, and then in response to all this, both Costco and Sam's Club said, you know what, we're not going to carry your consoles anymore either. So they quit carrying
Wow.
consoles. Not only that, they liquidated them for like $250. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, wow.
So, all right, that's just me talking the entire freaking show.
That's fine. We just didn't, Anyway.
Next week we're doing Little Nightmares.
Yes. Next week we're doing Little Nightmares.
Oh, let me show you my Little Nightmares collection.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I got this in the mail today. I buy collector's editions every now and then. It used to have to be something I really love, and I love Little
let me see that
Nightmares.
again?
Well, I'm going to show you right now when I take it out.
I thought
So
you
there's two
showed-
collector's editions. There's the mirror edition, and I'll show you what the mirror edition looks like on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Mirror edition. There's a little character creature in there. Let's see. How can I get it on screen without the ring light? There we go. Two of the cute little characters in there. And in here also is the game, a steel book, an art book, some other little trinkets and stuff. So this is the mirror edition you can buy separately, but I went ahead and bought the mega collector's edition. So what I get with that, this is the reason I wanted it too. And I'm so happy they didn't send everything in one giant box together that I have to
Right.
open, because now
Yeah.
this is all I really wanted. This
Oh,
is
wow.
it's a controller holder. It's the
That's-
cutest thing ever, and I freaking love it. I just want to sit it on my
awesome.
shelves, all my shelves back here, and you just rest the controller in his hands. He's just holding out his arms like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought this was, and it's
That is awesome.
like a hard plastic sculpture. It's all detailed and
yeah.
everything. He's got, yep. So, and then it also comes with, I don't know what's in this, but music base? What is this? I don't know. There's something in here also that doesn't come with the mirrored edition that was part of the big CE. So I'll figure out what that is too.
All right.
So yeah, that's that, and that's what we're doing.
What are we
next week.
talking, like $4?
What's that?
are we
Yeah,
talking?
$175. Yeah, just the
Oh.
mirror edition itself.
Really?
This is $103 by itself, and then the full thing is $170. Like I said, I
thought that
don't do
would have
that.
been way more.
No.
Yeah.
No, that I wouldn't. That's high. The highest I'll go on collector's editions would be 170 to 190 on something I absolutely love.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm not even spending 100 on that shit. Like
Yeah.
I have to absolutely love it, and I love Little Nightmares, so I'll be passionate about talking about it next week.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Or I'll hate
definitely.
it.
I think
with
we
what
just.
you're saying.
I didn't. Well, this is my first impression. I'm only like 2 hours.
Don't
in.
give me your first impression. I don't want to hear it. Not till next week.
All right.
But it does have a 73 on Metacritic right now, which is interesting. It's a completely brand new company, completely new publisher. So we'll talk about that next week. Now you go lay down. You
All
get
right.
some rest. You go relax. Make sure you're not having a stroke.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
You know I love you. All right,
All
we'll do
right.
this again next week. I'll talk to you later.
All
bud.
right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.